Hey guys, it's Chrissy Senpai. I was so excited the second I saw that SirFetch'd existed and that Farfetch'd had an evolution. It's like 3 a.m, so I'm like trying to not wake James up, but I'm like, yeah, I was so excited to see that he finally got an evolution. The boy got his dream. You know, he finally fulfilled his prophecy, and I'm just so excited. Like, I've always liked Farfetch'd, even though he's kind of not the best Pokemon. I remember when I first got Leaf Green, because I started with Ruby, no, it was Sapphire, then Emerald, and then Ruby, because my dad played it too. And then I got Leaf Green next. And then I got, like, the older games after that. But, I always traded to get him, even though I never used him. Wasn't his name, like, Fetch'd or something? Or something, like, ridiculous. I'll leave it, like, as a little annotation or something, because I probably got it wrong. But, yeah, I had a lot of fun drawing this. Oh my god, I had so much problems drawing those little feathers on Farfetch'd head. On his head. I can't speak. But, yeah, he is so cute. I wanted to give them, like, this, like, mentor, vibe to teach little Farfetch'd how to be a good sir, which sounds really cringy, but his name is SirFetch'd after all, so that's fine. But yeah, that was probably my favorite part of the drawing, was just doing the multiple sketches to get them to come to life. And I struggled a lot, probably the most with the weapon, because at first I didn't have like a full uncropped image of SirFetch'd. For some reason it was impossible to find online. But James thankfully found one on Facebook, of all places, in some Pokemon group. And I was like, oh my god, this is the best. Please send that to me so I could use it as a reference, because, I was struggling. I don't do line art very much. I thought since this was Pokemon, it would be better to, not do the more painterly style, because it will look kind of weird. I think, especially with these two Pokemon, they don't seem to be like soft painterly style type Pokemon. They seem to be, hard lines, even though my lines aren't really hard in the slightest. I'm not the best with line art, I'm gonna be honest. It always is a struggle. You can see me repeatedly, like, erasing and control Z and undoing, because I'm just not the best with line art. My favorite part probably was drawing his shield. I'm kind of sad that he's an exclusive, but, like, I guess that means I'm getting Sword. So, I didn't really I haven't picked out which one I was gonna get yet for the new Pokemon games, but I guess now I know, because I really want him on my team. I don't usually use fighting type Pokemon, but mostly just because, like, I'm usually more into, like, the special attackers, and I generally would use something else for physical moves. Like, oddly enough, I love to use normal Pokemon, like Furfrou. If anybody knows of my dog, you would know why. He's a little poofy boy. It's not a poodle, but he's a Bichon, which is close enough to a poodle. But yeah, I think I finally got his feathers at this point. It took so long to get his little head feathers right, and they're still not even 100% right, but they at least look correct for the drawing. I'm like completely like going off on random tangents. I was drinking all night last night, and now I don't know where my brain's at. But yeah, it was pretty fun to draw these boys. As I said, I love Farfetch'd. He is such a cutie, and I remember watching when I was younger, because the anime and the games, if I'm not mistaken, came out either in 96 or 97, and I was born in 96, so I've been into Pokemon pretty much my whole life, because my sister liked it, and she was 6 years older than me, and got me into it. I've had this, like, Pikachu pillow since, like, 98, that I still haven't used. Like, it's been washed and restuffed. That's how much we love this thing, But yeah, he is such a good boy, and I remember in the anime, the one episode about him, and just how funny and cute it was. If I remember correctly, it probably wasn't 100% funny and cute because I've not seen it in a long time. But since it's so hard to find Pokemon anywhere, it used to be on Netflix, but that was like years ago when I watched it on Netflix, like the first season, so I don't even know if it's on Netflix anymore. But yeah, he's a cutie. And I have to say my favorite parts of this drawing, probably besides the shield, were their feet. I love drawing like duck feet, even though I don't think they're, oh god, to draw duck feet. And they're just so cute and derpy looking. I had a friend who had ducks, and they're so funny animal, like they're such funny animals, and I love being around them. But yeah, I've said but yeah, that's like my catchphrase now, you know. It's kind of hard to think of what to say on these videos sometimes, because I do everything unscripted. And, you know, just usually try to talk about the video. Got that nice chair creak in the background. By the way, round chairs are so much better than regular chairs to sit and do things in. I got these from Target, and they are so comfortable. I kind of wish I got the bungee chairs, but I just got the regular round chairs. And while they creak, they are, I mean, every chair kind of creaks, but they are quite comfortable. So here we go with the shading now. That was probably, like, I loved, again, here, we're right here at the, we're right really close to the shading of the shield, his little leaf shield or whatever that's supposed to be. I honestly don't know what his shield's supposed to be made out of. I know, like, his thing is an onion of some sort, but what is that shield? Like, I'm not sure. But yeah, that was my favorite thing to shade, was his shield. And I just continue to go around shading everything. I also loved doing the feet. Again, I like to do the feet, and I like doing the onion thing. I'm not sure exactly what onion breed that is, but I'm pretty sure it's an onion. I hope it's an onion, or someone's gonna really correct me on that. Oh, I'm just so excited for this game. I always love new Pokemon games. I know, like, people are kind of upset that this game has, like, a limited Pokédex, but I wasn't upset about it in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, so I'm not too upset about it, as long as they make this game's Pokédex, like, relevant to the story, I guess. Like, only put Pokemon that you would find in this kind of region, like the dogs. I think all the dogs honestly would belong in this region, but you could probably leave out Furfrou and stuff, and it probably wouldn't be that big of an issue because it is a French dog, you know, and stuff like that. I haven't thought much about what Pokemon I would want, because I don't honestly know much about the animals in the UK, because I've never been there. And I have a friend who I've been friends with for years online, but you don't usually ask people, hey, what is your native wildlife like? Because I live in, it's not tropical, like subtropical, like Florida, but it is a very warm area most of the year, except like a couple weeks in February. Like, it is freezing cold then for some reason. But I've put this everywhere. I live in West Virginia, and West Virginia has a lot of crazy wildlife. We have like a giant salamander, which is called the hellbender here. Obviously you got like your deer, your squirrel, turkey vultures, turkeys, which turkeys are terrifying when you're driving, because if you've ever been close to hitting one, you'll realize how large turkeys are compared to your car. Driving in the boonies is the worst, because you're always like playing dodge them, because there's always some animal on the road, whether it be somebody's dog or cat, or, you know, 3 deer crossing the road. I've like completely went off the topic of Pokemon, but it's still related. Well, now we're getting a little bit closer to the end of the video. I'm pretty much just going back on a layer that's on top of everything but the line art, and kind of fixing like small mistakes that I notice. putting a more like base, close to white color in his fur, because his fur, I just color picked everything. I know, I'm a loser, I color pick things. And I don't color pick the shading really, I do, edit the shading. Oh, this is my favorite part. I loved making the background for this, because it's just like, I was like, well, I don't know what kind of background could go with this. So I just slapped together a bunch of crap. Like, I just slapped together, like, well, where would they be training? Does Great Britain have mountains? I would assume so. So, I put them on a little mountainside. And, they're, Rocky training up the mountain. And I think it's very cute. This is probably, like, it's not one of my favorite pieces because obviously it doesn't look like my best piece, but nothing I ever do up line art ever looks better than the painted stuff, at least to me. But I think it's quite cute and fitting because, hey, he's teaching his little buddy how to be a fair fighter and how to do all this stuff. And I just think that's pretty cool. I think SirFetch'd is going to be one of my new favorite Pokemon because, like I said, I love Farfetch'd. He finally got his redemption, finally got his evolution, now he's a happy boy. But thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day drawing. Hey guys, it's Chrissy. I know it's the end of the video, but I just wanted to talk to you about something. I have commissions open. They've always been open, but if you're interested in some art and want it to be made into a video to be posted on YouTube, or just want some private, not safe for work art, feel free to message me on Instagram, or I guess you can get a hold of me on here. I don't know how this part of YouTube works, but feel free to message me and just let me know. I love to do art and I love to draw. I'll draw a lot of things. I've got rules listed on Instagram if you're curious. But yeah, check out my Instagram and just let me know if you want some art. I'm trying to become a freelance artist and quit my day job. Mostly not because I don't like to work, but I've got some health problems. And working retail sucks a lot when you have some health problems that don't really want to go away. Maybe I'll make a video talking about them someday. Who knows? But yeah.